Hello, hello, and welcome. Just real quick, I'm going to double check, make sure I'm going live out here. I am Debbie Danford with craftyyourcreations.blogspot.com. I'm doing a double check here. It didn't pop up yet. I always want to just make sure that I am going live. Yay, I am. Okay, welcome today. So I'm just popping in real quick. I decided to just pop in and do a card today on live. And sorry, my phone always looks like it's leaning, but it never looks that way on the video. So I guess it's all good. Anyway, I have been playing with the Spotlight on Nature bundle because this is the bundle that my monthly club peeps picked. And I've been having so much fun with so many cards with this one. And here's one I'm going to share today. They're not making it a monthly club, so they'll get to see it out here. And I might do it in another class I have coming up at a friend's house in a couple weeks. So anyway, simple, 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 but lovely. Don't you think this is just lovely? All right, so let's go ahead and get started. One thing I forgot to grab that I'm going to just pull out really quick. So here's what our stamp set looks like. And of course, I didn't grab the dies, but it comes with 4, 8, 12 dies, I think it is, all circle dies, and they are just beautiful. Like here's a couple laying here right here that I was die cutting from the monthly club packets, but beautiful. I mean, this is just a very lovely, lovely set. And right now, yes, our die bundles are 10% off. Unfortunately, this one is unavailable right now because it was so popular. It's sold out, but I wanted to do a video with it today anyway. It will be back in stock. Right now, the date says July 1st, but that's kind of been changing, so we're keeping our fingers crossed that it comes back in before the end of the month. So I forgot to mount this on the block because we will, of course, need that. But first, we're going to make this little circular background here. So all I did is, this is my template right here. And I just punched a 1 3/4 inch hole, and I just punched one. And you could use whatever size you want. You can go bigger, smaller, it doesn't matter. And let's see, I'm going to put a few things out of the way here just so I have a little bit more room to keep my card right there. You will need a 3 3/4 by 5 inch piece of basic white. And I'm just going to bring in, yes, this is my scrap piece I've been working on. I'm just going to bring this in. Now, I didn't write down the colors that I used here, so it was kind of like, I knew this was Flirty Flamingo, and I knew this was Daffodil Delight. I wasn't quite sure, so I'm going with Peach Pie, and I guess we're going to find out. Usually I put a little sticky in there, and I did not do that this time, so we're just going to go for it and see what happens. Now, all we're going to do is, let me lay my blending brushes next to them. And you can start anywhere. Now, if you wanted, you could stamp this first. So you kind of had your circles where you want them. I'm not going to. I'm kind of just going to guesstimate where I want this. And I'm going to start with one circle, like about right here. And I'm not even going to tape this down. I'm just going to hold it. And I'm going to start with Daffodil Delight. And just like any other time you're using a blending brush, always kind of go off to your side first so that you don't just get a big blotch. Now, I'm not doing really dark. Mine's rather light. I'm going to go back and just add a little bit more. Now, I just used printer paper for my template. You could use cardstock if you wanted to, but I didn't want it that thick. I just wanted something really simple. So there's our first circle. And then all I'm going to do, pick that up, and then I'm just going to come over here and I'm going to lay it down like this. And then I'm going to go to the Flirty Flamingo. And I'm going to put that one about right there. Again, off the side, come back like this. I could have moved it down, I think, just a little bit more, but that's okay. And then we've got our Flirty Flamingo. Okay, now the next one I'm going to come down right here, just like this. And I'm going to bring in Peach Pie Like I said, I'm pretty sure this is the color I used, but yeah, it kind of looks like it. It's a little bit darker. Now you see, I don't see quite the line formation like I saw last time. Here, I'm going to bring this back in, and I'm going to just try to like highlight that a little bit. There, now you see that line there. And you could go back over some of these if you wanted to, but you don't need to. Now, I feel like this time I went in a little bit further versus these. I spread out, I think, a little bit more. It all works. I don't think there's really a right or wrong to how you do it. And now all we're going to do, oh, I must have sticky stuff on here. I do. I'm going to bring in this beautiful flower here, and we're going to stamp it in Memento Black. Oh, hopefully my husband doesn't call. I forgot to put my phone on silence. I hate when I do that. We're going to hope for the best. He's always the one that seems to manage to call when I'm doing a Facebook Live. And I'm just kind of guessing where I want this. About right there. Love it. And look, this is the start of our beautiful card. And look how easy that was. I do wish I would have spread them out just a little bit, but it's all good. Now, before I put this away, I am going to stamp on the inside just to show you what I did for the inside of my cards. So there's what the inside looks. And actually, you know, when I look at this, I always think, God, that would just make a pretty card. A simple card just stamped just like that with a little bit of ink. It'd be beautiful, even on the front. And then you put a phrase on it. So I'm just going to stamp this right down here at the bottom. Okay, let's get that out of the way. Looks like I've got a little bit of frayed pieces there on this one, but we'll clean that off. And let's just bring in a little bit of that Flirty Flamingo to go over this. And probably a little bit of the Daffodil Delight I think I'll bring in. But you could do all three. You could do just one of them. And there we've got that going, and there's our inside piece. I could even add a little bit of the peach pie. There we go. Now we're ready to assemble. Let me slide, well, actually, let me just close these up so I don't drop my whole card in it. It has happened a time or two. All right, so today is, I didn't say this at the beginning, today is Tuesday. Yeah, June 18th. We're already like almost all the way through June. Can you believe that? Let's see, I didn't pre-score this, so I'm going to score it really quick. Taco Tuesday for us at our house. How about you guys? Do you guys do Taco Tuesday at your favorite Mexican restaurant? I know not all of them do it anymore, but ours still does. Oh, I forgot to grab my black layer. Let's see, do I have one here? Give me 2 seconds, and I'm going to grab a black layer. Can't believe I forgot that. Okay, I'm back. Whew. And this is going to layer on here. So let's go ahead and do some assembly, and then I will show you, I was trying to remember what I used for my bling. I will show you how I did my deconstruction of ribbon there, which I have deconstructed ribbon many times, but here lately, thank you to my friend Tracy Evans Langley. Her and I do an event called East Meets West Creativity Kit, but we have been doing a lot of deconstructing of ribbon in our classes there. So she kind of brought it back to me, and it had been a while since I had done it, and it seems like we have some really good ribbons right now that work well for deconstructing. So I think that's probably why I've been doing it so much. But I'm going to show you on a sample piece, because I'm going to use what was left over from that when I colored that one. So first, let's go ahead and attach all of this really quickly. And then I'm going to attach this to our inside. Now, as you notice, I tend to work with my card base flat. I don't fold it until I'm done. I have found, now I used to do it the way most people do, fold it and then work from it. But I have found working from it in a flat surface is much easier, at least for me. Okay, so here's our beautiful card. And yes, I got ink either was on my finger, but that's okay. We're not going to worry about it. Now, I used the, excuse me, it's a double pack of Petal Pink and White ribbed or crossed, I can't remember exactly what the name is, crossed something, ribbed, I can't even remember, something ribbon. Anyway, it's a double pack of Petal Pink and White. See, I should write these things down on here, but I've used so much of this that I keep throwing, you know, the empty ones away. And this deconstructs really easy. Now what I did is cut my piece, I colored it with a Daffodil Delight Stampin' Blend. Okay, that's what gives it this yellow color here. And you could have picked any of the colors. So if you didn't have this, you could use a different, you know, the Fleur de Flamingo or Peach Pie, whatever Stampin' Blend color you might have, or even something very similar. And then when you deconstruct it, all you do is start at one end or another. And sometimes one end won't start. Like you can see if I pull on this, it wouldn't start. But then this end pulled apart really easy. So when I'm pulling it apart, I save this piece right here. Now, when I was done, what I did is I took all of these and wrapped it in kind of a couple circles and attached it to my phrase. Here's what I had left over. And I had figured out after doing this a few times, and I have several piles on my desk, this is perfect behind a card too. So what I did is, and now I've already stamped my phrase here in Memento Black, and this is from the Simply Said word stamp set. And if you don't have this set of words, you need to get this. This is a definite need in your craft room because it's got every phrase you could think of that you use probably quite frequently. You know, you've got 2 thanks, you've got 2 birthdays and the hello and just a note, let's celebrate, miss you, yay. I mean, everything you could think of is right here. It's a great, great set to have. So this time I stamped the let's celebrate and then I just cut it down, cut it at the sides and called it good, right? So all we're going to do is I'm going to bring in my adhesive here. And then I'm just going to grab this little blob of stuff and kind of plop it down behind here. Just like that. And then we're going to put it on just like that. And we're going to use dimensionals to put it on. So let's bring in some dimensionals. Just like that. Grab my Take Your Pick tool. Whoops. You have to be careful because it does want to pull up. You know, you got to get your dimensional to stick really well. And once you get your little sticky piece off the back, then it'll be fine. It's just trying to pop that piece off. So then we have this little thing all decorated behind here. And I'm going to just put this down right here, just like that. And then I'm going to grab my, and now these are the, I don't have very many left in this packet, our basic rhinestones. And then I'm going to color 3 of these. Now I picked the Daffodil Delight because that was the color I was originally coloring ribbon with. So I kind of went with the same color there. And that's what I did for my card base too. So I felt like that kind of coordinated all of that. Okay, and then we're just going to add some bling. Look how quick and easy this card went together. Put one one down there, just like we did before. This time I had little ones. That's all I had left in this package. And there you go. Look how quick and easy, I mean, and beautiful. Look, it is just so, so pretty. I've been working on something with the new leaf set that's in pre-order for those of you that are demonstrators. And if you're not, of course, you can always join my team at any given time. But we are able right now to pre-order for the new online exclusives coming out. And there's an awesome, awesome new leaf bundle coming in that. And I was working on kind of the same layout with that, but I don't have it all put together yet. But anyway, that's my quick and simple card for today. Hopefully you like what I'm sharing here today. And please, you know, contact me if you have any questions. If you don't have a demonstrator, you need a demonstrator, I'm here to help you. If you need a catalog, let me know. I can always send a catalog out to you. Share my video, forward it on to everybody you know. That would be awesome. Follow my group, my page. That would be awesome too. And I want to wish everybody a wonderful rest of their Taco Tuesday day, and I will catch you again next time. Bye, guys.